Hello there, my fellow Americans. The name is Dennyru, and hopefully I can share my 4 years of experience playing Skywars to good use and share my many experiences so hopefully you yourself can begin to improve your Skywars game. There are two major parts to this video, with the first and foremost being a strategy that you can use to hopefully get a few Skywars wins under your belt as a new player. In the second part, the strategy will be seen in action. Hopefully you can use it to get the hashtag epic victory royal in Minecraft, of course. Okay, so this sums up the strategy. Okay, so this is gonna be you, and this is gonna be your enemy. See, they're weak and stuff, but no, you have diamond armor, and you have a diamond sword. So you go boop 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 boop, and that enemy dies. Like, what are they gonna do against you? Like, they stand no chance. What are they gonna do? And then this happens to your opponent. Oh, he died. So, what exactly is this strategy? I feel like I might have kind of explained it poorly in the image I showed before. Perhaps it's best if I just show you. Also, before I get into it, thank you, Mr. Neek, for allowing me to publicly humiliate you. First thing that might be occurring is, oh, this is the guy that my favorite Minecraft YouTuber, Technobald, kills at the end of every game. Technically, you might be right, however, but looking closer at the true intent of this player, whom I've never seen before, is revealed. The strategy is, in short, to become so overpowered that you overwhelm your opponent and make it so that you are basically unkillable. While rocking this strategy, I managed to win about 7 of my 10 games, meaning that I won almost every single game I played with this strategy. As you can see in this clip, my opponent is afraid to fight me because of my massive armor advantage. When this happens, keep the pressure on them and keep up the chase. His fear prevented him from fighting me, which provided a massive advantage in the fight. However, if your opponent does choose to fight you, know that you have a massive advantage. As you can see in this clip with Mr. Neek, he is exchanging hits with his opponent and manages to defeat him. Neek is not the most experienced player, but is easily able to exchange hits with his opponent and catch the dub, as the kids say. While the strategy is amazing, it does have a few flaws. And if there's one thing that high school English taught me, it's that you should always have a counterclaim in your argument. As you can see here, our buddy Nick is being a little bit slow with this strategy. The person in normal mode who goes to middle will often have armor that's very close to the armor that you would get with this strategy. But if you cannot get this armor fast enough, then you are much more prone to dying. Like this. The best way to solve this is to be faster in your strategy. Nick's gameplay is slightly slower than mine, taking a significantly greater amount of time to mine all of the materials. Within this time, your opponents can loot mid and get armor that is a lot stronger. And if they have armor that's stronger than yours, this is a problem as it kind of defeats the purpose of the strategy. In addition to what was mentioned before, you can also get rushed more easily while you're mining and die a sad, unfortunate death at the hands of your opponent. This clip is sped up by about four times, and it takes Nick about 3 minutes to mine the entire island. Now, normally this is very bad, but sometimes you can go away scot-free and not get punished for this. As you can see here, though, there is a massive difference between the time it took me to do this when compared to Nick's. Because of this, I have more time before my opponent closes in, which allows me to do two important things: grab more materials and craft better armor. If you aren't fast enough, this strategy will not be particularly effective. However, with a good amount of practice, the time it takes can continue to go down and become faster and more effective. This, however, is Hypixel Skywars, which means there are a lot of kits and perks that allow you to have a much easier time shaving down your speed and playing the strategy in general. One of the perks that are required are Mining Expertise 5, which is thankfully a fairly inexpensive perk that you can easily pick up at the beginning and max out. What this does is it potentially doubles your diamond/iron drops, which can help you get a lot more stuff a lot quicker. Another perk that is absolutely essential to the strategy is Instant Smelting. Hopefully I don't have to explain what this does, but just in case, this makes so the iron ore you mine immediately turns into iron. And the last perk I'd recommend is Speed Boost 5, which gives you haste for 30 seconds when the game starts. Although not required, this perk is basically essential for shaving down the seconds on your time and becoming as fast as you can with this strategy. In addition to perks, there are also a few kits. The first one is Armorsmith, which is a great kit. It gives you a piece of diamond armor that can give you an edge in the fight, along with the good book that gives you Prot 3 for free. In addition to that, there's Speleologist, which isn't as good as Armorsmith, but is still essential for shaving down time, especially if you're still starting out. And at the end, there are 3 specific perks and kits that I would like to recommend. First one is Pyromancer, which gives you pretty decent armor to start with and can be helpful if you're having a little bit of trouble going fast enough, and it can provide you armor to help out in the start just in case you get rushed. In addition to that, there's Armor, which, similarly to Pyro, gives you some free armor off the start, and is similarly a decent kit if you aren't fast enough. Gold helps in a pinch, don't be afraid to use it. And the last one is Enchanter. This isn't a B-list perk, but suffers from the amount of time that you have realistically in a match. Good if your opponent doesn't rush you and you want to become more buff. In short, I hope that you can effectively use this strategy and get some of those hashtag epic victory royales for yourself. Look for another video soon on a similar topic. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more future content like this.